What is up? Welcome in to the Early Edge in 5. I'm your host, Allan Bell. Grace Remington is on assignment, but we'll be back. Until then, kind of stuck with me. But you know what? We can have some fun while we do it. Let's take a look at how we did on Monday here. Nice 3-1 there. All right, I'm the only one with the X here on Pete Alonso, but we did get Julio Rodriguez over 28.5. And look at EC coming through. Smashed on that over with the 276.5. And Pegula Vondrosova didn't do that well
close
at
enough.
all. Yeah, I was going to say it's close. Over 2.5 sets at plus 110. All right, let's bring the stars of the show. No time to waste here. Boys, first off, it's always good to see you. Second off, all right, Spector, you've got more Tour de France plays for us. All right, you introduced the world to Wout van Aerts. So I'm excited for the gentleman that you have for today. Lead us off.
Hey, we were much closer with the Alaphilippe pick. He finishes only 32 seconds off of the leader today. Very close, but, we can't go with an almost like EC. So we're going to go with stage 11 winners today. And I'm going to start with Jasper Philipsen at plus 110 and then Caleb Ewan at plus 1,100 for my sleeper pick. I was going to do head-to-head matchups today, but Jasper is paired with Dylan Groenewegen at minus 370, and Caleb Ewan is paired with Fabio Jakobsen at minus 250. Both of those are just two. Fabio Jakobsen at minus 250. It's just a little too juicy, so we are going to go with the stage winner approach. But look, Jasper Philipsen if you count Paris last year, in the last 5 stages, sprint stages, he's won 4 out of 5. His only defeat was to Mads Pedersen in stage 8, where Philipsen ended up finishing in second place. He's just been the best sprinter in form, and his leadout man, Matthew van der Poel, has also been the best in the business. Second one there, our sleeper pick, Caleb Ewan. In the first 2 stages, he finished second and third. And in stage 7 and 8, the other 2 sprint stages, he was 45th and 49th. He's a better climber than most of the other sprinters. And the stage map looks a lot more similar to stage 1 and 2, where there's a couple hills in there. So I think he's going to have a good day tomorrow as well.
Okay. All right. Question. All right. What was our man's name? Fabio Rubio. What was his name?
Well, so the head-to-head was going to be Jasper Philipsen against Dylan Groenewegen. And that was at minus 370. Jasper's he's the best at sprinting right now. He's just in form. And then Caleb Ewan was paired with Fabio Jakobsen.
Wait, AB, did you notice that Spector is already breaking down maps of which stages look like other ones?
Yeah.
There's nobody out there that is doing this. He's got to be the only one that is breaking down stage 11 compared to stage 1. I love it.
Dude, well, when it opens, he's over here betting, where in the world is Carmen Sandiego maps? It's fantastic. And then we've got Fabio Jakobsen, native son, coming through for us. I mean, I just need you to keep going. Look, I'm rooting for my man Jasper here, all right? That sounds like an old boy down here in Tennessee, lives out in the woods. You know what? Don't bother him. He won't bother you. If you do, you probably have a problem on your hands. Go ahead. What up?
Look, I'm going to say this. Jasper and your boy Wout van Aert got in a little heated battle recently.
Who started it?
Jasper went into Wout's lane when they were on the sprint, and Wout gave him a little elbow on the sprint, had to abandon that sprint. That was one of Jasper's wins.
Offensive foul.
Yeah.
Well, let me tell you this. I don't know a lot, but what I do know is you don't ever mess with a gentleman named Jasper, all right? If he's named after a state like Tex, or if he's named after a color like red. Let those gentlemen be. Buy him a beer. Get the hell out of their way. Don't talk to them. They don't need you. Look at Jasper starting problems out there. I like it, man. All right, I'll tell you what. I'm going to go next, EC, and we'll have you in your normal spot as we always do. I'm going to go with a little parlay myself. Have a little fun tonight. All right, it's a simple one. Don't get too excited. It's not crazy. However, National League to win and the game over 7.5 plus 250. Now, I understand. The American League has won 9 in a row. Mm-hmm. The under is hit in 13 of the last 16. Mm-hmm. However, I'm feeling it tonight on both sides, National League and the over. What do you think?
You know what? I've been going back and forth on who I think is going to win. I'll give you a pick here coming up here.
Just roll into it. Yeah, just roll into it. You got it.
All right. Well, we'll start with. I'll start with my my All-Star picks. I like the AL over 3.5 runs at minus 102. I just can't really decide who I like to win this game. So I'm good with AB's over. Like, I hate to say it, but I think we're due for one of these. And I think historical trends mean nothing. I don't really like the National League's bullpen. There's a lot of guys that aren't pitching on both sides. I do like what the AL has in Felix Bautista, has been the most dominant reliever in baseball. He can close it down if they have the lead. But basically, the AL has gone over this total 3.5 runs in 6 of the last 8 All-Star games. AB mentioned they've won 9 straight games. I just like their bench hitters better, the Wander Francos, the Bo Bichettes, than what the NL has coming off the bench. So I lean the American League here. Better bench, better closer, and one has won 9 straight. We're just looking for some action. We're getting almost even money on over 3.5 runs. Let's go with that. Then we got to do an All-Star Game parlay, a hits parlay. We're going to go in the NL since AB's got a little NL pick there. We'll go with some NL guys. Nolan Arenado and Luis Arraez at plus 146 on FanDuel. Arenado, so both these two guys should get 2 at-bats. Arenado's 10 of 22 against Garrett Cole, so we're hoping he gets it in the first hit in the second inning. And Arraez is 2 for 7 against Cole. But as we know, he's hitting 383 on the season. That's why I like to pick him in a lot of my parlays on a daily basis. Arraez went 1 for 2 last year in his only appearance in the All-Star game. Arenado's 2 of 12 in 6 games that he has played in. A little concerned, but I think both these guys get a hit. We need a little parlay action for the All-Star game, so why not? And then we hit on our Wimbledon pick of Vondrousova and Pegula, as AB mentioned. So let's try one tomorrow. Ons Jabeur and Elena Rybakina over 2.5 sets at plus 115. So these two met last year in the final, which went 3 sets. They've met 4 times overall. Once ended early due to injury. The other 3 times, including last year, went to a 3rd set. I think it's going to be a very tight match. We're getting plus money. And as I said yesterday, I don't think I've ever met an overline that I didn't like.
I don't think you have either, but you know what? I got to give you credit, man. I mean, you crushed it yesterday, right? Keep that thing going. All right.
You were that cashed, your Julio Rodriguez bet cashed in the first round by 12. And
he
my
was on fire.
Went to lock after Julio Rodriguez. So we worked together, synergy.
Yep, synergy indeed. As soon as we get Wout on the team, look, I'm rolling with Jasper, my man here. What were we going to say, Specs?
I was going to say, my uncle, thank you for that one. He got your pick boosted on DraftKings last night as well. Got a little extra cash with it on the first round.
Nice. There we go, man. Well done. Glad he got that. It was his birthday pretty recently, right?
Yep. Yes. Uncle Randy. Always watching.
Uncle Randy.
He's a legend in my book.
He is a legend, man. All right. Everybody grab your paper, grab your pencil. Let's take a look at the recap here. EC, just go ahead and read these 2 names for me.
Let's go. Ons Jabeur and Elena Rybakina.
Over 2.5 sets at plus 115. The American League over 3.5 runs at minus 1-2. And a MLB All-Star Game 1+ hit parlay at plus 146. Nolan Arenado and Luis Arraez. Both of them need to get at least 1 hit. I am on a little parlay myself. The National League to win and over 7.5 for the game. Plus 250. Specs, my man Jasper Phillipson, stage 11 winner, plus 110. Caleb, is it Ewan?
Caleb Ewan.
Caleb Ewan. All right, stage 11 winner at plus 1,100. All right, there we go. All right. Any final thoughts that we have about the All-Star game tonight?
I just want to say, first of all, I'm so impressed with Specs giving out plus 1,100s on the show. Makes me feel so good to be a part of this team. I love the All-Star game. I'll be honest with you. I miss that they don't have it matter. Like, it should matter for the home field advantage. And I'm one of the few that actually love that. But I'm going to watch anyways, even though there's only 1 Cubs player in it because the other 2 have opted out. So go Justin Steele. But please give up a few runs to the AL. If the NL wins, that's fine. Just let's hit the over.
All right. I'll tell you what. Here's a question. Rapid fire on your answer, and we'll get out of here. How many home runs are hit tonight?
1.
Specs, go first. All right. You got 1, EC?
I got 2.
I guess I got to go 3 then. All right. Let's have a mash fest, man. I love it. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in. We will be live normal time Wednesday, 10 a.m. Eastern. But until then, everybody, best of luck. Let's cash these tickets, and we will see you tomorrow.